Okay, Operation Reclamation, Japan, turn 3. I have $52 to start with. $5 goes to tech. Yeah, Chaplain, thank you very much for that. $23 goes to 5 guys, and 5 infantry and 2 artillery. And I have $24 going to 2 industrial complexes. This is going to be a fun round. So, let's start with C-Zone 43. I pick up the 1 infantry with the transport. I go 1, 2, and I take Western Australia. Commonwealth goes down 1 to 19. All right. Attacks. I'm going to pick up the 2 transports from C-Zone 37. They're going to go 1, 2, 3 to C-Zone 54. 1 infantry is going to land on Queensland. I picked up 2 infantry and 1 artillery from Shan State, and they stay on the transports. One artillery from Yunnan moves down south and takes Burma. Britain goes down 1. Japan goes up 1. I'll do the computations later. 1 mech infantry from Yunnan is attacking Sichuan with a fighter. 1 infantry from Kwai Chau attacks Shenxi. That's a walk-on. Oh, wrong thing. 1 destroyer from 37 goes 1, 2, 3 and is attacking C-Zone 21, along with a TAC bomber from Japan. Supplies 1, 2, 3. He has 2 movements left. Oh, and the fighter here in Sichuan has 2 movements left. Next attack. Infantry and an artillery and a tank, along with 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 TAC bombers, 2 fighters. They have 1, 2, 3, 1 movement left. They're attacking the 4 infantry in Hopi, and what am I doing with those guys? A fighter and a TAC bomber are going to strafe the dudes in Charhar, and they will have 1, 2, 3, 1 movement left. I was thinking about taking something with that transport in the tank, but I'm not going to. Those are really the only attacks. Queensland was a walk-on, 1 infantry. Western Australia was a walk-on. Burma was a walk-on. So we have 1, 2, really 3 attacks, and then the rest is non-combat. Okay, so I think that's it. I'm just checking one more time before I start moving everything and rolling the dice. Yep, that's it. All right, so I have my little tri-stand here. I'm gonna move it down. See if you can see the box. All right, here we go with the rolls. Let's start with C-Zone 21. I have a destroyer at 2 and a TAC bomber at 3. Blues are 2s against the sub, which is a 1. That's your white. Nothing. Roll again. I have a hard time. Missed. Come on. Alright, let's try this. Destroyer and the cruiser hit, or the bomber hit. And the sub misses. It's a 4. So the sub is gone. I have a mech infantry and a fighter going against a Chinese infantry. So the infantry is the blue, fighter is red, mech infantry is the white. And of course they all miss. Try it again. 2 hits. Alright, I'm leaving that one out. I lose the mech infantry. Alright, next one. I have in Hope, I have a infantry supported with an artillery, a tank at a 3. I have 2 fighters at a 3, and I have 2 tack bombers at a 4. All right, infantry, fighter, 2 tack bombers hit. All 4 are dead. 4 Chinese infantry at 2s. 1 hit. I'll lose the infantry. So those guys are gone. That's mine. And then we're doing a strafing run. 3 and a 4 against a 2. The 3 is red, 4 is purple, and blue is 2. And the 3 hit, the 2 did not. So he's dead. Up in Charhar. And that's it for the attacks. So, set this back up here. This plane flies 1. This plane flies 1, 2, 1, 2, lands there. Shit. But they fly after he does. Alright, so these guys all land in on Hue. This guy's gonna fly back to Kwai Chao. This guy flies to Anhui. Anhui. Picked up. 2 guys are now in Hope. Alright, 2 bombers fly back to Japan. Boom. Boom. Transport picks up the armor from Japan and the infantry from Okinawa and moves 1, 2, 3 to the Philippines. carrier and the fighter move down to C Zone 54 from C Zone 35. The transport from 35 picks up the infantry and artillery and moves to C Zone 62 and keeps them on board the ship. So that one is done. This one, plane, the attack bomber, has 2 movements left. He flies 1, 2, and lands on the Philippines. I moved him already. The destroyer, battleship, and cruiser from 37 move to C Zone 54. The carriers, fighters, basically everything from 42 moves to C Zone 54. And just for good measure, the submarine from 41 moves back to 42 to keep the convoy going. He's done. Three men. Infantry move to Korea. 3 infantry move to J-Hole. And this guy is done. They're all there. So, final movements or placement of units. I'm going to take an infantry and an artillery, place them here. I'm going to take 2 infantry, place them on Japan. I have an 2 infantry and an artillery I'm placing in French Indochina. Come on. I'm putting an industrial complex on Hong Kong and an industrial complex in Kwai Chau. And that is it for Japan. I was really hoping to take Sichuan. Damn it. That was kind of thin there. Oh, the AA gun. Let's put it in Korea. Alright, here's what I got. Disposition of forces. In Japan, nothing in the C zone. I've got 4 infantry, 2 bombers, 2 fighters, and 1 tactical bomber. Korea, 3 infantry, 1 AA gun. J-Hole, 3 infantry. Gyeongsu, 1 industrial complex, an infantry, and an artillery. In Anhui, I have 2 fighters, 3 tac bombers. Kwai Chau, 3 fighters. In Hopei, I've got a tank and an artillery. In Shenxi, I have an infantry. Kwantung, I have industrial complex, 2 infantry, 1 artillery. Kwai Chau also has an industrial complex. Burma, 1 artillery. French Indochina, I have a industrial complex, 2 infantry, and 1 artillery. C Zone 42, I am convoying Java with a submarine. Philippines, I have 1 transport in C Zone 35, and on the island I have a tank, an infantry, and a tactical bomber. Palau, 1 infantry. Caroline Islands, 2 infantry, 1 AA gun. Guam, infantry, artillery, and a destroyer in C Zone 21. Iwo Jima, infantry. And then down in the south, I have a transport in Sea Zone 56. I have a infantry in Western Australia. I have an infantry in Queensland. And then the Navy, I'm gonna put this on a task force card after it turns over. But the Navy, I have 3 fighters, 3 tactical bombers, 3 aircraft carriers, 2 battleships, 1, 2, 3 destroyers, 2 cruisers, 3 transports. On the transports, I have an infantry on one, infantry artillery on another, infantry artillery on the third. And that's all in Sea Zone 54. Money. Japan is up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, I believe, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24. So 4 brings me to 30, 20 brings me to 50. Along with that, I have, I believe Burma is 2. 2 plus 3, 6, it's 8 total. 8. So I am at $58 for IPCs. Oh, I also have a sub up in Sea Zone 4 convoying Lend-Lease. Yep. All right, gentlemen, that's it. Thank you.